We are into lesson 7 of our paid video course called Irresistible Selling. Today I'm going to share with everyone how I use the 9 ways of irresistible selling to create sales for my organization. And bear in mind that I made a few sales and enough for me to qualify for the company's free incentive trip to Taiwan back in November 2023. I took part in a roadshow and I actually made enough sales to qualify for that despite being a newbie. And the secrets are all revealed in this course. In fact, there are no secrets. Sales is just using proven methods that work. Some people say, Andy, you are a professional salesperson, you have an MBA, you're a chartered accountant. Why do you go to the streets and sell? Why do you have to stoop so low? Is it because you have no money, Andy?
Change meridian, promote blood circulation, increase metabolism, regulate digestive system, activate cells, and remove blood clots. 免费体验20块钱，完全免费，6大功能完全免费。本来是20
Offering
块钱
free
的，可以免
trial to
费
people,
体验
not
多一
even
下
have to pay a single cent. People say, Andy, what are you doing? And I'm serving the elderly, knowing very well that they will not be able to buy. Because the elderly, they got no income. And my machine is not $10, $20, that kind. It costs thousands of dollars. And they actually buy from me. How is it possible? I followed my 9 ways of irresistible selling. First is to state as a relief by comparing what I have to the other products and services that are of higher prices. So I do not compare my product or my service to another competitor. I'll compare to something that the prospect has to do it himself. For example, if I'm selling a software, then he has to write the coding himself, right? Or he has to start from scratch. For example, I was selling a business for $1.2 million. And the guy say, why should I be buying such a business? I can start it easily. Of course, you can start it. But then how long will it take for you to accumulate this 100,000 of customers? Take you a long time, right? And time is money, right? So start from scratch. You take you at least 5 years to get 120,000 customers. Now you can purchase the business as 1.2 million. You save all the trouble. Straight away, you make money. That's the more important thing. If you start your own business, you may have to incur losses for the first few years. No? So, ladies and gentlemen, comparing to something that people to start from scratch is very powerful. Next is that I do not do apple to apple comparison. I compare my product or service to something that serve similar or the same benefits but are priced much higher. So for example, how do I train the people who sell luxury cars to sell to their prospects? So I do not compare brand A with brand B. If you are leaving a landed property, other than getting another car, you may want to even have a private swimming pool. So it is always comparing your car to the private swimming pool, right? But you cannot bring your pool outside, right? To construct a private swimming pool costs you at least a few 100,000, and every year there's the maintenance, so it actually costs you a lot more money. But can you bring this swimming pool outside? You have to invite people come to your house. Whereas if you get another luxury car, maybe your wife drives it, maybe your son drives it, straight away elevates a status. So ladies and gentlemen, compared to a swimming pool, which should be much more expensive. Third is I spread out payments over time. So maybe you can pay by installments, interest-free installments, or you can pay bit by bit, or you can even start by renting it. I actually propose that customer, you don't need to buy from me. I don't sell. You actually rent. But if you find renting very troublesome, actually, renting is not troublesome. You can get the bring the machine home just to pay a deposit, right? The rental is a fraction of the cost of the machine. For example, I'm selling the handphone, and handphone costs let's say 1,005. You rent it just $100 a week. It's very low. But some people say, I want to use your gadget. Then maybe you can come to my shop every day. Each time you pay $20 or $10, right? So, or you can slowly pay me. Today, you don't have money, never mind. You book at this price, and maybe my machine costs 1,005, right? And today you can just pay me $100 and you can come and use unlimited times. I reserve this machine for you. No increase in price due to GST or whatever. And you can slowly pay me. Take you 1 month, 2 months, does not matter. And one day you pay me, yeah, in full, then you can take the machine home. So ladies and gentlemen, I always spread out payments over time and state in the smallest term. What is the per user? What is per day? What's the per hour, per minute, or per unit? Let's say I'm selling something, so I got many things per unit. How much is it, right? So this is how I sell. In case you guys are wondering, and why are you selling? I'm actually selling this very remarkable machine that I think it is good, and I actually use it myself. That's why I sell it, right? But anyway, I feel that the company has a good product. You know, this is what we are trained to do. This company produces 6 major functions: activate cells, eliminate unhealthy cells, remove toxins and waste, and body humidity in your body. It can also promote your body contouring and metabolism, thereby it helps you to reduce weight and enhance your blood flow and microcirculation. You know, when your blood flow is improved, of course, you get better sleep, you get better energy. Relieve inflammation, pain, and fatigue. No more tiredness, right? So I can be at the roadshow for 13 hours, still don't feel tired because of this machine, right? So this is the video we show, and this is what we're trained to tell people. But then more importantly, I apply the concepts of irresistible selling. And then this is, this machine, that's 30 minutes a day, and you can achieve so many purposes, The machine is called Only Life Therapy 90. Only Life is the name of the company, and the product name is called Therapy 90. So I actually sell this for 23 days from September 29 to October 22nd, except for 1 day of rest. Right? I went for a short holiday, so I took 1 day rest. So actually sold for 23 days at the roadshow, right? One-to-one selling, total strangers. I'm not selling to rich people. I'm selling to people they are actually living around. They are the retirees. They got no money. So I follow my method. So let me show you one by one. First, relief, right? How much does it cost you to cure your diabetes, high blood pressure, and stroke? It'll cost you many thousands of dollars, right? See, the machine can help you to elevate this, and if you use it every day, it is proven by our testimonies, by our customers, that it can actually reduce your chance of having diabetes and can also reduce your blood pressure. So for myself, I've been using this machine since July 2023, and by September, my blood pressure has dropped from 150, 160 to about 125, 130, sometimes even 120. So apple to orange comparison, I will tell them this is real. You can go and check out yourself. At National University Hospital, a 10-minute weekly therapy with a PEMF machine costs $150. So if you do that, let's say a year, it costs you $7,800. Whereas our Therapy 90 machine is not just PEMF, it also has terahertz. For people that don't know, PEMF simply means pulse electromagnetic field, right? So anyway, what I'm saying is that I compare to NUH, the machine costs much more, and they only do one part of the function, whereas mine has two, right? And I spread the payments over time. You can actually rent $100 a week or $350 a month. I provide free delivery, or use it at $10 per usage per 30 minutes. Just come down to our shop. We have 3 locations, at Waterloo Street, at Jalan Bukit Merah, and also at Tanjong Katong Road. States the smallest terms. So, for example, the cost is 1,469 inclusive of GST. You use it for at least 3 years. Let's say 3 years. So it is $490 a year. So divide by 365 days is only $1.30 a day. That is less than a cup of coffee today. Today, one coffee at a coffee shop is about $1.50, right? And if you have a family of four people can use, So it's just 33 cents a day. 33 cents. What can you buy 33 cents? Next is that I can sum up the component parts, whereby my product has several things. I add up together, it costs a lot of money, and now I'm just selling at this price, right? Number 6 is to add an element that cannot be priced. For example, a key benefit that reduces users' frustration. For example, it elevates your status, give you peace of mind, give you good health or good timing, right? And I can always demonstrate the benefits divided by the cost. It gives you double digit or even triple digit ROI, which stands for return on investment. And the returns that you get, I can multiply over time, over let's say 3 years, 5 years, or whatever. And then this is much bigger than the price you're paying right now. And finally, if I know somebody will find it expensive, I tell this machine is not for everyone. I don't sell this machine because it is rather costly. I frighten them first. I say it's very expensive. You may be frightened. I just want to try because my job here in the roadshow is just let people try. I'm actually here to serve people. I'm not here to sell. Huh? You can't even buy from me. Huh? So I take away approach. You can't buy from me unless you try and it is satisfactory for you. At least you try for 3 times free of charge. At the roadshow, of course, not at the roadshow. You have to pay $10 for each trial, right? So there are actually 6 functions, and then this is how I was trained. So each usually is $10 per 30 minutes. So that is how I do the sub component parts. So I will tell them it's very simple. Twice a day, one day $20. So each time $10, one day $20. So 365 days. So 7,300 a year. If a family of four, it's already 29,000 a year because 4 people using, right? Then secondly, I add an element that cannot be priced. That is basically the improvement in your health, right? Prevention of illness. We all know prevention better than cure. And when you got no illness, you got peace of mind, you got more active life, of course, you got more happiness, right? And the third one is that I will demonstrate the return over investment. So basically, a family of four, you will actually save if you were to come every time at $10, 30 minutes, it will cost you 29,000. And now we are only having it at 1,469 as a promotion price. So it's actually the benefit divided by the cost is 1,988%. 1,988%, almost 2,000%. Ladies and gentlemen, where to find such a product in the world that gives you so high return? And 29,000 is just 1 year. Multiplied for 3 years is at least 87,000. And lastly, preempt. I always say health prevention is not for everyone. Most people prefer to see the doctor when sick because doctor can take MC and can claim from MediSave, right? Whereas now I ask you to come up some money to buy something and you cannot claim from MediSave. There's no grant from the government. And you have no illness right now. But I'm telling you, prevent illness. Out of 10 people I spoke to, 9 will tell me, let me think about it. When I'm sick, I come to you. So I don't think that's suitable for you. But anyway, my job is to serve you, and you tell me what you think and what you want to do, right? After I say all these things, I will just simply ask one magic question. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? Why not bring back your health hope? You still have a few machines left. Why not just take it? And that's how I got the sale. That's how I got the incentive tour. Ladies and gentlemen, irresistible selling is not something that is so difficult. In fact, it's something very easy. You can do it, I can do it. And if I, as a novice in one-to-one sales can do it, of course, you also can do it. And with that, we go on to our next lesson whereby we go to more details of how to really do the irresistible